when that bounty hunter is around, so banning it out.
Run around by this bounty hunter, and we will end up seeing a shadow. I mean, the hero itself it still hits like an absolute truck
As well, it's really not too bad. I mean, early on, still a very good hero for that. Just takes it a little longer to come online now.
That was a decent ban out, and well, what would be the final? They actually
The last pick Viper safe lane. I don't see that happen. So they do go with the Timber Saw,
one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is a hero you enjoy.
It's another thing to be able to actually deal some damage and get in range with his. I love watching the man.
I feel like it's a good match with his playstyle. It really is. Just allowing him to man fight early on, not really rise too heavily, and just kind of stand in the middle of everyone, not giving too much of a thought what will happen to him.
Well, it looks like they won't even try to contest that bounty top. They will just let it go, and Arbit is struggling a bit. He's already very low on HP. Paladai, there's not really much he can do about this as a bounty hunter. We're actually going cuckoo though and do a fair bit of damage. Arbit forced to use that salve very early as well. Now, Raven up against Universe. It's going to be pretty hard to kill off Universe and pure damage, and it is magic at that, but Raven, with that reactive armor, I imagine these two are just going to trade hits and trade creep farm.
Yeah, it's
not as bad as the Ember in that sense, but it can be pretty darn bad if you can't get those farming levels. We look at top lane, and actually Sam Mage has been caught out, but as a Tide Hunter, you're only going to really cop some harass. I don't see them finding this kill at all, especially with that Eternal Envy there, and it's just so much attention in this mid lane, and they're actually going to go on Polydie. What kind of dust was that? To predict he was just going to be there was pretty fantastic. Although there's the shackles onto the SF, and well, they will turn this around again, and in fact it wasn't a prediction, there was a sentry wall there. So, nice little play coming out from Tims. They do end up getting Polydie. That was the neutral camps, and really just... Well, Sam H is going to drop. It looks like they're finally going to find this Tide Hunter, and Eternal Envy picks that one up with the quills. There was a hell of a lot of stacks on there, but this is that, almost that power peak of a Bristle. Then Sam H is going to have to be even more careful. So, something's going right, something's going wrong. In fact, it looks like a very even game for both teams, right? Like, the bot lane is pretty much a write-off. Both players are just trading. Mid lane is lost for Fnatic, but then the safe lane's won. And then doesn't walk as fast as he should. Anyway, he didn't get the stats. So there might be a gank attempt coming in. They know Paladai's there because of that sentry. They just waited for the right time, and he will end up dropping. So now, of course, they find another good kill for themselves on the side of top lane. I mean, DJ's caught out Sam H, but to kill a Tide Hunter off like this is not going to really happen. Sanking will come in with a haste, although there's the Hex, and now Paladai comes in as well, but does he really save the DJ? Probably not. He will try to get a return kill onto Tims though. Now this may mean probably a lot more work the Fnatic front right now to find this, although there's the Sandstorm, and is there detection? No, there is not, although Purification should do the job. Tims now has to show himself. Paladai will just slowly but surely chase, and well, I suppose Tims is wasting a hell of a lot of time, but they will eventually find him, and Paladai will take that for himself. Does not want to give it to Universe, and that's fair enough. Supports need gold too. Again, you look at Raven, the bot lane. He's level 9 now on that Timber Saw. He's going straight for the Bloodstone. But measures. They are going to go after Arbit. They will stun him up. Can they deal the damage though? Well, there's the Chakram, and it should be enough. Although there's the Repel coming out from Universe. Can he TP out? Yes, he can. They commit the Guardian Angel on Universe. Well, he really saved the day that time. Same time, he's creep skipping.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, they found Paladai again. The dust was used from Tims. The question is, can they find him? Yes, they can. They will get the Burrow Strike and the lift. How do they even see him, though? There's no... Oh, of course. Absolutely. I mean, I've got to say, Tims has been very on point with those dusts. Well, they're going bot lane right now. Universe in big trouble. But again, that Omni Knight is so difficult to kill. Raven is probably just going to be satisfied farming right now. He doesn't really care. He's got a full Vanguard up. He's going to have that Bloodstone next. Looks like Paladin will attempt to gank, but max reactive armor, it's not going to make shock. I don't think that would be enough to kill him.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They will try and defend the mid. Well, it looks like they will go for this. They want Armel quite bad, and they start off with the Purification. Armel, he is pretty low, and he will make a TP out. Can they stop it? Yes, they can. The Shuriken was there. Meanwhile, the Raven did get DJ in the backline, but they find the big kill on the mid SF. And that's really all Fnatic wanted at this stage. If they can get out safely, they're going to be extremely happy about this. Although Universe, he's not going to have that easy of a time getting out, considering he doesn't have a TP right now. But you can always do the old-fashioned way and just run. Purification is back up again, but it looks like they will be able to find him. Jando does miss Fade Pole. Uni. Yeah, he'll die. The lift is there. But for the mid SF kill, probably worthwhile. For this, he's already got 3 stacks going, and he'll continue growing that. But Raven is not going to be an easy kill. Though all this sticky goo is kind of helping quite a lot. Like, Raven is chaining around, but that's all he really can do. Otherwise, he just really walks like a snail right now. They will also slow him down with the traps. And I mean, I've seen my grandmother walk faster than this, John. He will chain away, though. And now they do stun him up. Eternal Envy in big trouble. He'll turn around, though, and the heals come in. He wants to keep diving, but he thinks better of it. We'll walk back. And I suppose that's probably the first kind of image you see of EPICENTER. And who have they found but Abed? He will get stunned up right now. The dust is there as well, and it's a very easy kill. He has picked up the Blink Dagger, mind you, so he has got some item progression going, but the massive kill coming out from TNC. And again, it's just not going to be the news that you question how they can defend this, but Eternal Envy, he will come in and he'll man off against them all. The Whirling Death, of course, very great against the Bristol, but these quills stacking up on every single person, you've just got to be so careful not to underestimate this, as well as the tracks. A nice deny coming up from Eternal Envy, and now he wants to make the chase. There go the quills again. He's going after Raven. Now, this man can chain away, but Eternal Envy seems to have some kind of vendetta against him. He really wants him, and, well, the wand charge is making it a bit hard to get him. Armel will back off as well, and it's kind of like you're not finding anything for it, like no one's dying. And in Armel bot lane, he does manage to find DJ, who dropped the Serpent Wards and tried to get a tier 2 for his team. So that will slow. Meanwhile, DJ finds the tier 2 bot, so he finds a nice trade for his team. This will mean a lot for his team right now, and he will get it. No items were on the courier, so perhaps he should have waited to see if there was a secret shop item being. Well, they're going to Cuckoo bot lane. They really want those track kills, and this will be an easy one to get. And Eternal Envy picks it up. I feel like he understands he needs a bit more right click, a bit more mobility, and he will get it. But he's going after Raven again. He just really seems to hate this Timbersaw. I mean, understandably, of course, you stack up the quills on the Timber, and it's like...
Dire's turret has been
Well, the courier and DJ. So, Fnatic do have to be somewhat careful about this already. Who are they going on this time? It will be Cuckoos. They want another track, although a double Burrow Strike comes out. Eternal Envy will run out with that repel, but Universe will have to give his life away. You don't really want to lose your core Omni Knight so easily, like Lynch, to finish the game without ravaging. Is that what he's doing? Well, we do see another nice courier snipe coming up from Pile Die. Networth has actually changed the way of Fnatic. Looks like bot lane, Raven is there, and if they can hold him down long enough, the damage may be enough to be dealt, but they won't even bother for it. Like, Raven is standing there, they have the vision, they have smoked up, and well, there was a bit of lag, but we do see them find Pile Die again. He won't mind giving his life away for this, but at the same time, you don't achieve anything from it. Sam H now rotates to the mid lane. Eternal Envy will make a jump onto him, but can they really kill him off in time? They will, at the very least, cancel that TP hard on the opposing team to try and defend, but you know, TNC, they're not allowing that chance to happen. They're being very, very surgical about this. They've already got the silver edge up on Armel as well, and they've got the Aegis, so it's like, why the hell not just push right now? Even a Hurricane Pike sitting there with him. Who's stolen a Requiem? Why am I hearing Requiem, sir? Tier 3, still going to be pushed in. He does have that BKB now, though. But he may be able to contest. Abed will go in. And they actually get the Hex up onto Raven. This could be their chance, although the repel has been stolen by the Rubik, and he will be able to save his Timbersaw. They might just try to get Sam H, who's taunting while the fight's going on. And Eternal Envy, with that BKB committed, I believe the side of TNC will just go back in and continue doing what they were doing. Although they do not want to allow this. Raven is going to be the target again. But he just chains out. Now the Hex. Who is that on? It's the Shadow Fiend right now. So Armel. He has the Aegis. He's not afraid of dying. They repel him up, and well, this tier 2, or tier 3 I should say, is gone. Again, it's the strength of a Rubik, right? Like when you see an Omni Knight being picked up and you take the Rubik for yourself.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Like the silence as well as the crits. They will find Paladai again, and actually Universe got in there. Arbeth also, and then there's the Ravage, but it hits absolutely nobody. They will Requiem and just destroy Universe. But that is not the first Ravage of the game that you wanted to see, John. A 0-man Ravage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under
It is
attack.
indeed. You know, something about you saying that just sounded so strange, John. But we're going to move on. Looks like the Rax bot lane will be in trouble. Eternal Envy. I question what he can do. They will buy back onto Universe. They want to fight this. Raven, he will get hexed up. Arbed now, the ward's committed as well. Is that a Argonauts ward? Yes, it is. It's bouncing around, but they take down DJ. Now the Epicenter was committed as well. Arbed not really able to deal as much damage as he wants. Eternal Envy, he continues chasing right now, but where's the damage he requires? Cuckoo is even too tanky for him right now. In fact, he's just going to TP out, and can they cancel it? Yes, they can. They'll just kill him off. So they do find a couple nice kills for themselves on the side of the Dire. They did lose a range Rax, but that's all they lost. And the fact that they had to buy back on Universe. And they keep going. Sam H, another big kill that they really need to get. The Shipper's Guard is available on him right now, and Universe drops, and that's a dieback for him. Now they'll turn it around. Arbet's pretty much a sitting duck without him. And well, he BKBs, but it might be too late. He's pretty much been caught out, and he's gone. Now Eternal Envy comes back to the party, but there's just nothing he can do. They chase Paladai down. There's a gem available on Raven. He's going to try and TP out, and he probably will be successful unless... oh, no, never mind. My goodness. That's a... I mean, that looked really good for the side of Fnatic until they kept going after Sam H.
Tower is under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Well, they're going to go after Cuckoo right now again. Where's the track? There it is from Paladai, and they'll find a nice little pickup. Fnatic, of course, their kills matter a lot more. Oh, I mean, the man to watch. He's found Arbed, and Arbed will immediately blink out of there.
Fight, because, you know, there's a Tidehunter the opposite side. Sure, he has only used Ravage, what, once? It's still a very scary speed.
He does not want to give it away for free. It will repel him up, and, well, he'll walk in and realize nobody's there.
Under attack.
Just wanted to scout that vision, understand how much HP there is on that road.
I think it's more of Raven just trying to build up some stacks. Stand off in mid.
Well, apparently not, because Eternal Envy's had enough. They do go on the Angel and repel him. Sam H, he still has a Ravage available and ready to go. They will shackle him up there. They really want to take him out. Here comes Armel. He charges the Requiem but cancels it up. Where's the Ravage? Raven still going in the front lines. The Guardian Angel was stolen as well, thanks to Cuckoo. In fact, it wasn't, yeah, it was definitely Cuckoo that stole it. I mean, TNC back off. Nobody's dead quite yet. They're going to return again. Arbed, what kind of damage can he deal here? It doesn't really feel like much. Ravage is still being held on to as well. And Raven going to turn this around. The Burrow Strike is there, and they will, at the very least, find DJ on that Shadow. Shaman. You've got to say, I mean, Sam H is holding onto that Ravage quite well, right? Because most people would feel the need to just use it, but a lot of targets have been repelled during these team fights, and he just doesn't feel...
Well, it's back anyway, or Fnatic goes into a retreat, so... There's really no opportunity for him to pop it open just yet. Maybe in a...
Yeah, he's pretty much unkillable at this point though. Eternal Envy comes in with the Silver's Edge and they can take out Raven right now. He did cop a lot of damage, but they fall back. They're gonna have to wait out the Silver Edge again to try and go for this kill. Like, Raven being down, well, there is a sentry there to give vision. In fact, that was the gem, mind you. Armel slowly ticking the tier 3 down. Abed, there is a shackle, but there's no one to follow up on this. Both teams just standing there at really a stalemate, just trying to trade quills and razors apparently.
This... I don't know. This is really funny for me. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, Eternal Envy's gone in. They do get the shackle, but there's the Ravage. It's onto all 4 of them. And now the Epi Burrow as well. And Fnatic is just going to drop. It looks like Eternal Envy the only one to survive from his team. And Parlay die. And now the rest of them will just back off from the side of TNC. Understanding that they just forced the buyback and there's no need to rush this. They'll go reset and take it again. In fact, they'll just go straight for the tier 3 mid now. Which is a rather awkward rotation, to say the least. But they do make it. I guess the Serpent Ward being there, they don't really want to contest that, especially because they're Aghanim Scepter Serpent Wards. And, well, they're going to just take down the Eternal Envy with the Shackle stolen. And now they just take down DJ as well. And they just call GG. That was the weirdest ending I've ever seen, Josh.
That was pretty anticlimactic, I have to say. Both teams just played really passively, and we were talking about the drafts coming out